This is 5 on your side at noon. Focused on you.
As we go on the air at noon, a police officer interrupts a violent attack in downtown St. Louis just as the workday gets started. One person is dead, another injured following a shooting that began with a gunman chasing another man on foot and ended when the police officer fired his gun to stop them. Thanks for being here at noon. I'm Kay Quinn. That shooting happened around 7:30 this morning at 14th and Market, just across from City Hall. 5 on your side's Diamond Palmer is live downtown right now after speaking with investigators and a witness. And Diamond, we know you've spent a lot of time this morning trying to figure out exactly what happened. What can you tell us?
Well, Kay, I can tell you that we know a lot more information since we came on air this morning, minutes after the shooting happened. As you can see behind me, the scene is now clear, but police are still on the scene just behind me. St. Louis Police Department said they plan to release video of today's shooting on Market Street, but they don't have a timeline of when that will be released. However, I've obtained exclusive video from a witness who saw the shooting unfold from the beginning to the end. We do want to warn you, this video may be graphic.
Playing that game of is it gunshots or fireworks, and so trying to figure that out, and then I started to see people respond. Jumped on the phone with 911.
City of St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department, 911, Brittany.
Yeah, there's someone shooting. Someone just shot about like 20 shots down by City Hall.
Eyewitness Aaron Laxton was grabbing breakfast downtown when he says he heard something he could never forget. Then, after turning the corner onto Market Street, he saw something he could never forget.
I don't know if it's at the encampment. Actually, there's someone shot. They're laying in the street.
Dozens of St. Louis City police officers rushed to the scene, collecting evidence including one gun and multiple shell casings. Police say an officer was working on a mobile camera trailer when he saw one man chasing another man. Police say they both started running towards the officer, and while gunfire was being exchanged, the officer stepped in.
In the 1300 block, shooting at the victim. The officer then engaged the suspect. The suspect was shot by the officer. He deceased at the scene.
The officer was not hurt, but meanwhile, those downtown, including Laxton, say it was a disturbing start to their Friday morning.
Lost their life needlessly to gun violence.
Police say the person who was injured is in critical condition. And just minutes before we came on air here, Mayor Tishaura Jones speaking out about this shooting today. She said in a statement to our newsroom, the area will be secured today and individuals will no longer be permitted to congregate near the building. Just a reminder, it happened very close here to City Hall, and St. Louis Police Department say this is all under investigation. Reporting live here in downtown St. Louis, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
Thank you, Diamond. A hearing for a 15-year-old Hazelwood East student charged in the brutal attack of a classmate wrapped up just a few hours ago in Clayton. That teen is charged with assault. Mornice DeClue has been in juvenile detention since the attack on 16-year-old Kaylee Gain back in March. Gain suffered brain damage. Today, a juvenile officer recommended DeClue be tried as a juvenile. The judge has not made a final decision. He's taking the recommendation under advisement for now and will issue a ruling later. The judge also denied a motion to release the teen. She will remain in juvenile detention for now. Right now, St. Louis County Police investigating 2 separate shootings involving children. One of the victims, a 2-year-old. Those shootings happened within an hour of each other in North St. Louis County. The most recent happened just after 7 last night, close to the intersection of Chambers Road and Lorna Drive. A 2-year-old child was shot inside a car. We're told the toddler is expected to survive. Our team is currently working to learn more about who fired the gun. About an hour before that, around 6 p.m., a teen was shot at an apartment complex on Ruesta Drive. That's off 270 at Bell Fountain Road. He was taken to a hospital for treatment and is expected to survive. The search for the man who stole a car with a toddler inside continues this afternoon. We first brought you this story as breaking news yesterday morning on Today in St. Louis. Police told us the man stole a Chevy Equinox at the Mobile on the Run on South Brentwood Boulevard. The young child was found safe about 30 minutes later on the corner of University and Crandon Drives in Clayton. Police later found the stolen SUV in Pevely. These are surveillance pictures of the suspect. If you recognize him, you are urged to call Brentwood Police at 314-644-7100.
12:05, another nice day here on this Friday as we look at very clear skies throughout the day to start off this morning. But there have been some clouds that have settled in. Depends on where you are. You'll see this on our visible satellite as we have clouds that have settled in, but it's much cooler. It's pleasant. I do want to update you, though, on our severe weather threat that we had just days ago. They continue to survey the damage. In fact, the National Weather Service has been out this morning and looking at north of Cuba by about 5 miles, starting at Jake's Prairie Road, going all the way to 4 Mile Road, just shy of Highway 19. That was our latest tornado. That's tornado number 7, EF1. It's 95-mile-an-hour max winds, 75 yards wide, and it was on the ground for 4 minutes. They're still looking at one more later on today. In Fredericktown, we'll update you on that as we get more information. Otherwise, clouds have settled in from the north, and there will be more clear sky later on, but these clouds are hanging around. You can see them behind the arch there on Market Street at temperatures at 66. It's cooler. Wind is lighter, and it's noticeably drier outside, and we'll continue to see temperatures in the low 70s. It's pretty nice this evening. The next few days, quieter conditions remain ahead. We're still going to be drying out nicely before our rain chances return next week. No severe weather, but we'll talk totals versus where we were this time last year.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Gary. An alert for drivers this afternoon. Road work in North St. Louis County could impact your weekend plans. At 7:30 tonight, crews will close St. Charles Rock Road at Lindbergh. All lanes will reopen before the Monday morning rush hour. Major closure will impact those driving in the Metro East this weekend. Starting at 9 tonight, crews will close the westbound lanes and ramps along the Poplar Street Bridge, all part of the bridge resurfacing project. IDOT suggests using alternate routes like the Stam Musial Veterans Memorial Bridge and McKinley Bridge. All lanes are expected to reopen by 5 Monday morning. Expired temporary tags are not a new issue for St. Louis, but right now the city's working on a plan to pay for the sales tax and help drivers get insurance. According to the mayor's office, police write more than 32,000 tickets for expired temporary tags and plates. That was just in 2023. One of the biggest barriers, the immediate cost of the sales tax drivers have to pay at the DMV. St. Louis using $350,000 of the city's budget to loan St. Louis drivers money for insurance and that sales tax so they can get up-to-date plates and they don't have to pay it all at once. Graduation woes. Coming up, the latest on cancellations across the country because of protests. NYPD spending big time on overtime. Ahead, the cause of those major expenses.